You know, I've spoken to you before about the idea of giving what you think you need. Okay, it's one of the underlying principles of the law of attraction. All right? When you think you need something, give it. Give it. It is so closely allied with the idea of free will and our choices of how to act and react. Now, how many of you are continuing to witness your actions and reactions all the time? Are you paying attention? So when you say something, you might go, ooh, did I say that? Or, oh, I got that right this time. You know, and I was calm, I was non-judgmental, I was forgiving. I did not say that thing that popped into my head. I must be paying attention. Okay? Again, we learn how to get on with it. Mother Teresa once said, it may seem as if what we do is but a drop in the ocean, and I bet that's how you feel sometimes. I certainly do. But, she says, the ocean would miss that one drop if it were missing. Think about it. She says the ocean would be the less for that one drop. You may recall that James Twyman, whom some of you heard in concert at Golden Circle, created a song based on her sort of personal version of the prayer of St. Francis. She said, when I am hungry, give me someone that I can feed. When I am thirsty, give me someone who needs a drink. When I am cold, give me someone to keep warm. When I grieve, give me someone to console. Got it? That's how it works. That's how it works. We know now that she needed a lot of consoling. She chose to give incredible consolation. We know that authentic faith goes through some rough patches. It doesn't mean being spiritual, and there is no definition, by the way. So what does it mean to be spiritual? There isn't, okay? Sometimes, it certainly doesn't mean being on a spiritual high 24/7. I've seen some of those people, they're scary. You know, they're just a little too gleeful for comfort, all right, for reality's sake. Now, this means our faith, all that we believe. Thank you. Got it, Eunice. All that we believe does not mean we will never be afraid, or lonely, or angry, or frustrated, nor does it mean that we will be unaware of what is going on around us. Okay? Our faith says that sometimes it is not bubbling up in exuberant bursts of well-being. Sometimes our faith is just barely getting by. Sometimes it is clinging with our fingernails to the edge of the ledge and just making it. Sometimes it is just enough good feeling to get us to the next day. But it still is what it is. It is love, and it lives inside of us. Everyone here today can continually renew your sense of the divine within you. You need to go within. You need to look at that. You need to be in the silence. You need to pray in whatever form is best for you. You know, meditate. People say you have to meditate. Well, I am terrible at meditating. I try. I am just not a long meditator, okay? I am a short meditator. I probably ought to work on that, but as of this moment, I'm not yet. Being here together, so some people say, why do you go to church? We were talking about this last night at dinner. People who don't come here, and they said, so what goes on at your church? That's a little hard to define. I said, well, we're a very unconventional church, that's for sure. I said, what we do is we remind ourselves of who we are. We remind ourselves of joy. We remind ourselves that we are embraced by love because we are embraced by each other as a family. I said, that's really what is there. It's remembering. This is an exercise in remembering. The quote that's on the painting says, she will cover you with her feathers, and under her wings you will find refuge. Now, Frank has taken a little bit of license with the psalm, with Psalm 91, and I love what he's done with it, because in Psalm 91 it says he. Well, clearly we have she up here, okay? What he's saying is that God is perfect in any form. Male, female, rich, old, poor. Doesn't matter. Mother Teresa was being God in the world, and what better example could we follow? And that means all the time. And I'll remind you of those little things that matter. Okay? Letting people into traffic, holding a door, preferably not flipping them off when they get in front of you. These are all parts of living in love. And the more I do it, the more I walk through the world as gently and lovingly as I can, the better the world seems to treat me, which is really nice. So we follow her example in whatever way is right for us. All of you here have known what it is to spread your wings and take care of someone, haven't you? To shelter them, to give them what they need. This is the nature of awakening, and I've talked about this last month, about awakening. I talked about this during Eckhart's Filet, awakening. To know yourselves to be both human and divine, and to find a way through the darkness to the light within. That's the journey, and all of you are doing awfully well in it. Namaste. Now let's sit back, feel ourselves grounded, anchored on earth, connected to the heavens, understanding that we are everywhere at once, and that every thought we have and every action we take affects this world. If you like, make the I of this affirmation and prayer your I. Today, I know who I am. I know that I walk in the presence of love. I know that each choice I make can and will resonate with the energy of love, of God, of Spirit flowing through me. I know that I have within me the ability to give unlimited compassion, kindness. I know that I have within me the ability to give unlimited love to everyone without judgment. I know that as I have forgiven myself for all those times of doubt and fear and uncertainty, I forgive others the same. I know that I am healed from the inside out, that love flowing through me is like that mighty river of joy, cleansing, cleaning, healing, lifting me up. I walk on earth and I walk in the clouds. I walk in the universe because my soul is everywhere. And everywhere that I am the presence of love. And today I stand in utter gratitude for my awakening, for my knowingness, for my ability to feel, to receive, to give. I am grateful to be a human being. I am grateful to be a spiritual being. I am grateful to be the hands of God. Today and every day, this is my vow, to let every action of mine be something beautiful for God. And let us say together, and so it is. Amen.